Hello everyone, welcome back to ZK Adventure. It's been, well, I'm not even going to bother saying it, but it's been a while, and we left off on Broken Pathways, which is part of the ZK3 Abandon series of Zane's fantastic levels. Uh, I don't remember a whole lot about this level, other than it was in CCL before voting, and it was a different version, and I want to say it was busted originally. So that's all I know of, and there's some shenanigans involved, I want to say. Enter the teleporter downwards to unveil a secret bust. I happen to know that going downwards through the teleport uh, does everything but reveal a secret bust. So let's not do that. It actually leads to a bomb, in case you're wondering. Okay. So we'll need the tank button to hold down the trap button. So if we go down to the teleport right now, it will just kill us. So let's push this block all the way around and then go through and get the suction boots. And then we can go in here, get this key, and then we got access to 5 blocks. So what do we want to do with these? It's gonna take 2 just to get 1 out of here, so I don't see that as a benefit per se, but it could be. Could be. I'm not sure. And I think down there, you can't really see what leads down there, so I'd rather not go that way. If I have anything to say about that. Okay. So let's just do something like this. Okay, so we can actually push a block down this way to blow that up. And we can push these 2 out. We'll leave it there for now. Go up through here. Okay, and then we got this little key section, which is actually pretty cool. So you can't keep a blue key. I mean, you could since we have the suction boots, but we're not going to do that. Alright. So we got that taken care of. So what else can we do? We still haven't seen a tank button, but we can open up the toggles and push a block down through this if we wanted to. But let's go ahead and get this out real fast, because I don't see any reason to keep it down there. And we'll just put it there. And then we'll let this guy hit the toggle button and see what we can do from here. So if I go down this myself, what will happen? Okay, so essentially pushing a block through that doesn't really do anything. At least I don't think so. Because we don't have a red key, and the red key is guarded by that, which is guarded by the tank button. Which I assume is down that way. So, yeah, let's restart this, since we did it wrong. Yeah, I have to say, I'm not a big fan of this level. Nothing, not that there's anything wrong with it per se. It's just not my my personal thing. Like, there's a lot of, I wouldn't say guesswork, because you do have to try the level out to kind of understand how it works, but it's just a little unclear. It's a little too unclear, I guess, is the way I want to put it. Okay, so we need a blue key. Since we have the suction boots, we can't actually go through this. However, if we blow this up right here with the 2 blocks we do have, and then nail across, we can go through this, which presents us the key puzzle from this side, which is a little different. Okay, so now we got a blue key, which we can go right in here and hit that finally. I think the bust originally involved you reaching the exit from this side, but Zane patched it up. I mean, there might be a way you can still do it. I don't see, but I don't see a way it's doable. Okay, well, before we do anything else, that timing is a little, I'm not sure how I feel about that timing, but it's okay. Okay, so now that we got that, we can go through here, get this block out, and then we can just push it through. Except I'll grab that real fast. And we can exit. So that is Broken Pathways. It's a good level. There's really nothing wrong with it. It just takes a couple of attempts to beat. But it's just a little too unclear, I think. But it's okay. Beat the clock. Or the cock, either one. Okay. That's a mature joke. So this is essentially a strict time limit level. Let's see here. We can go through here, and since Zane's pretty into the strict time limit stuff, I assume this is super strict. Okay, so that's done. And we can go through here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, the way that part works is actually pretty legit. Alright, can we beat this? Apparently not. So let's be a little faster with this. I don't think I was really slow with it. I know I kind of delayed myself with getting the green key, but that's really it. I really like the way this section looks. It's very unique. Okay, we have a lot more time. Yeah, I like the way this works. This is pretty cool. How the monsters just bounce off each other like that. Okay, 6 seconds left. That's a little strict, but that's okay. I still like the level. That was fun. Collision course is the next level. Alright, this level basically involves killing the tooth or the thing, whatever. Okay, so this basically involves using the tooth monster to do multiple things in a really tight room. Okay. And then do that. So now I just gotta get this last chip right here. And then we can go on. Cool. Alright, so we get this guy, blow him up, and then we can go on. Oh, and then we get another one, apparently. Okay. Some foresight, or some foresight of that would have been nice. Okay, did I already screw it up? I feel like I already did. And how do you do this part? This is weird. Because now it's just going to bounce back and forth like that. Do I have to fill that up or something? Okay, let's go this way. Okay, now I'm stuck. I kind of wish that was a little bit more clear. I mean, maybe I could have saw that and I just didn't pay attention. Okay, I waited too long for that. Okay, I do like the fact how that works. And I can just leave the tooth monster right there. Okay, yeah, you can see it. I just wasn't paying attention, so disregard that comment. Okay, so I think what I need to do is I actually need to do this. No. Oh. I essentially did the same thing, but just in a different way. Okay, I'm actually going to make this a little easier on myself and just go up there with the tooth monster right away. I don't know if my commentary is making it evident or not. I hope it's not. But I've been feeling pretty depressed lately. There's a lot of sudden changes going on in my life at the moment, and yeah, it's all happening so fast that it's just been one hell of a week, I'll say that. I'll get into that in another LP, but for now, let's just focus on this. Well, I wasn't going for that, but that definitely does work. Okay, so I just gotta do that again. Okay, a little too soon. There we go. Okay, now I got both of them. Okay, the tooth monster in that trap doesn't really do nothing. It was pretty much perma-stuck in that room anyway. Okay, so what do I do next? I can go up there and get the yellow key, but I don't know if I want to do that quite yet. Well, let me get it real quick. Go in here. Oh, I could have used a tooth monster. Is it permanently stuck now? I wonder. Hmm. Huh. Am I stuck though? I really couldn't do much with the... Well, no, I'm not, because the tooth monster is still stuck by the gravel either way. So what do I do here then? I get more red keys. So do I just push this down? Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, so I can just do that. Okay, that makes way more sense. So I have 4 keys? I have 4 red keys now? Alright. So what do I do here? I assume that's facing down. And that these blue walls are fake. That's my assumption here. Okay, so... I don't think I actually want to open up this red door. Or don't go through that one right there. I kind of wish I can see what's farther that way, but I think that's something completely different. So we can do that, and if it just dies in the water, so we can do that, and then it will just go around. Are you really? That's not really nice. Really? 2 of those were real? Was that necessary? That's a little mean. I don't really agree with that. That's a little mean. Oh, whatever. Let's see what's this way. Okay, that's basically a block guiding puzzle. So I used the block up there. So I was supposed to... Wait a minute, can I still salvage this? You know what? I might be able to still salvage this. Hold on a second. Because I have to bring the block up this way. I just can't waste the block to... yeah, I just can't waste the block. So if I push the block right there, it'll go down, and it'll just circle around like that. And then I can retrieve the block, and I can put it... How am I going to do this? I can put it right there with no consequences. Can I do this? It's going to require some pretty quick timing, but I think I can do it. So if I push the block right here by clearing the dirt, it'll backtrack, and if I can make it in time, I can do something like this and push the block right there, and it'll go like that, and it'll blow the bomb up. So let me try it. Alright, that's pretty cool. Okay, so do I go around? Or does this... I don't think this matters, does it? Because if I use this pop-up wall now, and go around and push it this way, and then I can do that, and push it that way. Or if I push it this way... Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I can do it either way. Alright. Hopefully I can still beat this level with the amount of time I have left. I didn't do that. I think my window went inactive right on the last movement of me going down. That's... You know, it's things like that that make me really not want to play this game. But, you know, to be completely fair, I probably was going to die by the time limit anyway, because I had to come back here and collect the chips out there in the water, presumably. I don't really get the point of this part, but it's alright. Okay, so I got that first. Now... What? Well, eventually they'll make it. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll get that. What's this trap button for? I don't understand what the point of this trap button's for, what the point of this trap button is. Oh, it's for that. So wait, am I supposed to... I'm supposed to use the... Okay, so I was screwed anyway because I didn't do this first. This seems like a little bit of a pointless addition to the level. I mean, I'm not really complaining, it's just, like, why? Alright, now we take the block up that way, but first, let me actually construct the path without relying on the block, although the block solution is pretty legit. Honestly, I want to say you have to do this with the block. And if that's the case, that's actually a pretty cool twist to this section. The problem is I don't know if there's I don't know if I have to save one of these red keys for later, because that's honestly something I see Zane throwing at me with this level. So I know I need to do that. I can't even clear the dirt, so that's not a problem either. Let's just use the block. I think we have to. With these two walls being real, I don't see a way I can make this work. Yeah, I don't see a way this is doable without the block. So let's just use the block. And we'll just station that right there with the dirt already there, just in case. I still don't know if that's intended, but if it is, that's legit. And just for the heck of it, let's use the other solution. I like the fact that this can be done either way. Like there's no strict way to do that part, to do this part with the pop-up walls. Like you don't have to use one before the other. You can use either or first. I like that. That's really cool. Okay, now we can do this. I need at least 5. Oh wait, 6. And do 2 more. Okay, so does it not matter? Doesn't seem like it really... Well, wait a minute, it might. Let's blow all 3 of them up. I'll use the one on the far left. So that gives me much more reasonable time to react to this. Okay, so we can actually go out here now. Cool. And I assume I can just go through here. Take the ice slide. Alright. So that was collision course. I mean, I like the level. And I have an extra red key too, so that's pretty cool. I definitely wasn't expecting that in a Zane level, but that's cool. And we're just gonna take the long way around. I think originally there was only one path in and out of these water sections, but it looks like Zane modified it to where you can go out the right when you get the flippers, which is a really good change. Like seriously, that makes the level a lot better. But I like the level. There's nothing wrong with it per se. I do think those 2 real walls in that whatever you want to call it, that fireball section, I think that is a little mean. You might as well just make them normal walls. But other than that, there's really nothing I hate about the level. Alright, the Styx. Or the Styx, whatever. I think the original title of this level was Crossing the Styx, or something like that. Something along those lines. Okay. So, I don't know which one of these is... I want to say it's the only one that we can cover. That connects to the one on the right. Pretty sure. Actually, we can't even get in there yet. But we can get this right now. Okay, yeah, I think the top one is the one that connects to it. Because we can't get a block on that button from the left side. Wait, what? So where did it connect to? I don't get it. Are we supposed to get it on the bottom? How are you supposed to do that? I thought for sure it was the top one. But can't you actually get a block on the bottom one from this side? Oh yeah, I guess you can. I kind of wish it was the way I thought it was. That would have probably made the level a little... eh. I'm too, like... I don't want to say depressed. I mean, I am depressed, but I don't want to say I'm too depressed to commentate properly. Because that's not true. Okay, so now that this one is covered up, I can use the block to cover this up, and I can take this block up and go up with me. The fireballs here continually operate a blue button. Oh, I have the suction boots. I don't think I can make that. Can I make that? Oh wait, there's the floor tile. Okay. I thought that was I thought it would be an appearing wall for some reason. Okay, there's the thief. Okay, what do we got here? I think the teleport leads to traps, so let's not go through that just yet. And we need the fireball for later. Okay, that's not a pretty trivial Sokuman. Okay. Yellow key under the block, then fire boots, and then it blows that up. Okay, so we use these, and then oh right, we have to get the last water space covered with dirt, so the things will eventually stop pressing the blue button. I actually have used that. I think that concept was done in Damnation as well. I want to say it was. I don't fully remember. But I actually use that. I'm actually currently making a level that has that concept in play of filling in a dirt space or filling a water space with dirt. So a button stops getting pressed. Okay, let's get the block set up right here. And then we'll take this block and put it on the top trap button. I remember this beginning room of the level. It used to be very, like, really involved, but again, it looks like it was changed to be a little bit more straightforward. Okay, so instead of putting the block right there, let's put the fireball there. There we go. Cool. Okay, so it'll blow it up now. Okay. Feel that now it will eventually stop. Okay. So now we can push the block all the way down. I want to say the tanks always end up in this configuration. I would think if Zane knew they didn't, that he would put a tank button somewhere, but I want to say it always end up that way. He'll have to clarify that. Okay, so this seems pretty straightforward. Just do something like this. Alright. Alright, it's just basically getting these now. I kind of like this little section. Alright, the Styx is done. That was pretty fun. And I like the aesthetic of these teeth facing different directions. That's something I would do, and I like it a lot. Alright, in the jungle. I remember this level, and it's basically a collection level. Do not read this hint. Oh, wait. There's a lot going on here. A lot of dodging stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of torn with it. I mean, there's force floors, there's blocks, there's blobs and paramecia. And there's toggle buttons. I mean, the aesthetic is nice, but it's all opened, and I don't know. Maybe I'll like it. When I first played it for the very first time in the past, I wasn't huge on this level, but maybe my opinion has changed. And here's a 3x3 room. Okay, so let's go in here real quick. It's basically chip collecting. I need to go back through that, because I forgot to grab this. I mean, In the Jungle is a pretty appropriate title with the blobs. Okay. Thankfully, there's not a whole lot of blobs in these open rooms. Because now we got through that real quick. Okay, now I just gotta get through this part, and then the end, which is basically the other side of this. Really? I could have ended it at 40 minutes right on the dot, but nope. Well, then again, I didn't have to play this level. I could have ended it already. Alright, go through this again. This isn't a bad level. Except when I do stuff like that. I'm usually I'd like to think I'm pretty good with that type of blob dodging. I remember I used to be really good at it in the past, but then again I was also used to joyrides and such. And these two don't want to make my life any easier. If I can sneak past that guy like I just did, then that makes my life easier. Oh, I pressed right. Come on. This isn't that hard of a level. It's just the luck factor of it. I mean, to be completely honest, there hasn't been a whole lot of levels across all of Zane's sets like this, so I can't really hate it just because it involves randomness. I mean, Zane hasn't made a whole lot of random-ish levels. I mean, except random forest floors, but I mean, in regards to blobs, I haven't seen a whole lot from him. And those walkers, too. But still. Now I can't even get past this first room. And I was at the I was close to the end and everything, and a blob just had to ruin it. It's also somewhat symmetrical. Oh, come on. I don't like it when the blobs get close together like that. I'm trying not to hate this level, because it is fun in some aspects. But when the blobs are like this, especially when they're by the chip. Okay, I got lucky with that. I feel like some people are good at this type of dodging and others are not. Come on, Blob, let me get past you. Because I don't go down there yet. Okay, good. Alright, good. Oh, man. Go. Just go, come on. Oh! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! It wasn't even a blob that got me! I swear I thought all the monsters were up at the top of this part. Man! That wasn't even a blob that killed me. Man, that's honestly kind of lame. I mean, really. I get the symmetrical part of this, but this is probably one reason why I don't really care for symmetrical levels that much. I mean, I make them still. That doesn't mean I like them. Oh, come on. You could have gave me a little bit of leeway with that. I thought I was going to get past this pretty quick. I don't even know how that even happened. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this level. I want to like it. I'm trying to like it. But every time I start liking it, I end up dying. Okay, this is actually the fastest I've gotten through this so far. Okay, if you can just stay there, that'd be great. Alright, go. Just get out. Stay in the middle. Of course, I stay in the middle, and the blob's gonna interact with these paramecia. In the jungle, done. Overall, I like it, but it's, I don't know, the paramecia being, I would have been fine if it was just the blobs, but the paramecia added to it, I don't know. I get the additional challenge aspect of it, but I don't know if I actually like it or not. But that being said, there are a couple levels I have made in my Walls of CCLP3 set that do involve other monsters interacting with blobs, but they're usually in single space corridors. And if you've seen my Walls of CCLP3 set, you've probably seen a couple of those levels that involve that. That I like, but when it's open like this, I don't really care for it. But anyway, all that being said, I'm going to end the video off right here. I wanted to, like, 10 minutes ago or something like that. I really shouldn't have played the level. I didn't think it was going to take that long. But anyway, it's done and over with, and we can move on to mobile block in the next video. So I'll see you guys then.